Ross and Judd, thank you. Welcome to the program. Appreciate you coming on Saturday morning. How you guys doing?
Thank you. Yeah, no, we're excited. I'm curious here because I'm not great at games ordinarily and trivia, but it is sports. So if I can't participate and help in this, there is nothing from a game standpoint that I can help.
And I'm just hoping you guys can hear me and I don't sound like Darth Vader like I did during the break. So I think we're off to a decent start.
Yeah, you sound great.
You sound
wonderful.
Great.
Wonderful.
You sound great.
And Jason, quit talking like you don't know anything about sports. I pick you out at Target Field like every third game during the baseball season, so you stop it.
You are right. I am a season ticket holder for the Twins, but that's about where I stop, my friend.
He's
so
drinking.
yes, I'm drinking. By the way, there, yeah.
So for my talkers not familiar with Ross and Judd, so Ross here is our podcast manager at Hubbard Broadcasting. He's also the host of his own pod, Minnesota Sports Chat. And Judd, you know him, you love him. He's the co-host of Purple Daily, the Score North Twins Show, the Flagrant Howls, and Judd's Hockey Show, which are all about Minnesota sports teams.
That's right.
Yeah,
He
should we
does
just
it all.
go home, Jason?
We should just, if we didn't have 2 segments to fill, we should just, but we have to just pack up our tent and go home. But
Yeah. Well, it's so fun to have you guys. So
yeah, thank you for doing this, guys. Thank you.
Oh, appreciate it.
Well, let's go.
Here are the rules of WTF. We got 10 questions in the game. Each team will play 3 questions in our first segment, then 2 in the second. We'll alternate questions between teams. We're going to start with Jason and Alexis, then go on to Ross and Judd. Teams have 20 seconds to submit their answer. Your 20 seconds begins after I've asked the question in full. And remember, say final answer to submit your answer. And if you don't do that before the 20 seconds is up or you're wrong, the opposing team can steal. The team with the most points wins the game. All right, here we go, WTF. Kicking off the game this morning, Minnesota Sports Trivia with Jason and Alexis.
Oh, God.
yeah.
Here is your first Minnesota sports question. In 2017, Minnesota United became the newest Major League sports franchise in Minnesota. What animal serves as the team's mascot?
Oh, is that a loon?
I think it's a loon. I can see it's like I can see the wings. A loon. I think it's a loon, Lex. It's a loon.
Final answer, loon.
Oh.
Alexis, congratulations.
We got work to do, Judd. We got work to do.
I love the sound effects. I think the sound effects from Jason really put this over the top.
I mean, I could see it in my head. So it's about an animal. So I don't get too excited.
We take this peacock.
I know.
Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Jason and Alexis on the board with 1 point. Will Ross and Judd match them? Here's your first question about Minnesota sports. The words, quote, and we'll see you tomorrow night are sacred among many Minnesota sports fans. They were first spoken by announcer Jack Buck following a home run by what Twins player?
Judd, you want to lock it in?
No, Roscoe, you go ahead.
Kirby Puckett, final answer.
The late, great Kirby Puckett is correct. That was
Let's go!
All right.
That's right.
After his game-winning home run in Game 6 of the 1991 World Series.
Did you know that one, Lex?
I did, actually.
Yeah, I did actually know that one
I
too.
love
Yeah.
Kirby.
Look at all these sports you know, Jason.
I know, believe me.
There's a rope of hope. You claimed you wouldn't. You actually know all this
Judd.
stuff.
No.
We're being hustled.
Yes.
No, they do get harder. We believe me, they get harder. Yes.
That is
We're
true,
being
Jason.
hustled at the pool table, Judd.
No.
No Minnesota Fats here, Ross and Judd.
No.
Minnesota Fats. That's a
I
great
love it.
throwback.
Oh, let's go on to our next Minnesota sports question. Jason and Alexis, here's your second question. What Olympic gymnast appears on a mural in St. Paul's West Side, commissioned by her grandparents, showing her kissing her gold medal?
Sunisa. Oh gosh. Lee?
Sure.
She's Hmong. She won.
Yeah, I know. I just can't think of her name. Yeah.
Sunisa. What is her last name? Is it Sunisa Lee?
5 seconds.
Final
Sunisa-
answer.
Suni Lee.
Oh, Suni Lee.
Wow.
Oh, Suni Lee. Yes. Okay.
That is it for the point.
Wow.
You told me it
Well
was
done.
Sunisa.
Oh,
Suni
yeah,
Lee. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Judd, did you have that?
No, I did not have that one.
Okay. Well, I did. So
Okay.
we would have been
you
fine.
guys
We would have been fine.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Oh my goodness! Look at you, Jason and Alexis. 2 points.
Well, really, Alexa.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pressure's still on.
teamwork makes the dream work, baby. Let's see
Yeah.
if that is the case for Ross and Judd with their second Minnesota sports question. The United States won its first ever cross-country skiing gold medal at the 2018 Winter Olympics. Name the Afton, Minnesota native who crossed the finish line in that historic race.
Judd, this would be Tiger Woods' once gal, right? Starts with an L, LV initials.
Wait, no. Cross country, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
cross-country.
What wasn't that Jesse Duggan?
Oh, I think you're right. Lock it in, Judd.
All right, final answer, Jesse Duggan.
Jesse
Oh,
Duggan.
You saved me, Judd. You saved me.
Thinking downhill, Lindsay.
Yep.
She's down.
Yep. Yep. Good save, Judd.
That's
Oh
right.
my God, Lex, would you have known that one?
No.
Girl, please. That sounds like a.
skiing, but
No offense to whoever they just said. That sounds like a law firm to me. that sounds like it was the beginning of a law firm.
Jesse
Sounds like a
Diggins.
cookie company.
Yeah, it
Jesse
does
Diggins.
actually. Yeah.
Jesse Diggins, attorney at law, starring Andrew
Yeah.
Dickinson this Thursday on ABC.
No, that would be on CBS. Let's be clear.
CBS,
Yeah.
yeah.
That'd be on
Maybe CBS, you think?
Yeah, totally CBS. Yeah.
All right, okay.
Let's go
Yeah.
to our third Minnesota sports question and our last segment for Jason and Alexis. The game is tied 2-2. Here's your
God.
next question.
Oh God.
The Minnesota Lynx are the most successful Minnesota team of the last 20 years, winning 4 WNBA championship titles since 2011. What now retired center was named Finals MVP in 2015 and 2017?
is it Maya Moore? Lindsay? Whalen? Simone?
No, I think it's either Lindsay.
Is it okay? Or Maya?
Yeah.
Was she playing? Because she retired.
Okay.
I think Mandy Moore. Not Mandy. Yeah.
Lindsay. Lindsay.
Mandy Moore.
Wrong for the
No.
Judd, it's Sylvia Fowles, correct?
Yes.
Sylvia Fowles, final answer.
Final answer.
Oh, we weren't even. Oh,
For
Sylvia.
the steal, it was Sylvia Fowles, final MVP of the WNBA in 2015. And
They weren't even
Look.
on the court.
I know her, but
I've been to plenty of Lynx games. I would go to more if Mandy Moore was playing. I'm just going to point that out.
And she might be a really good basketball player.
Maya
We don't
Moore,
know
yeah.
that.
it might be.
I love her hit Candy. That was one of my favorite songs in '99. Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Did
What
she
was-
make it through mortician school? Because she was doing that, right? I wonder if that,
I think she was. She was. Yeah.
anyway.
Fun fact.
Oh, way
Good
to
job, you guys.
leave it to Alexis to bring up morticians. Wonder.
One more question for
She's
Team
awesome.
Ross and Judd, who now have 3 points with that steal. Can they make
Big question,
it 4?
Judd. This is a big question.
Can they make it 4 with their next Minnesota sports trivia question? Only one athlete has had their number retired by both the University of Minnesota and a professional sports team in Minnesota. Name that player.
Carl Eller? Could it be Carl Eller? No. George Mikan?
Is it Winfield?
Oh, maybe for
5
baseball.
seconds.
Let's go with that.
All right.
Dave Winfield, final answer.
For the steal.
Decker.
Where's
Decker.
Is it Decker or is it Lindsay Whalen? Because she played for the U, right?
She did? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, it's either him, that, or Decker.
What are you
Lindsay
doing?
Whalen, final answer.
Lindsay, final answer.
What?
Lindsay Whalen, final answer.
Lindsay
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
oh my God.
Did the Lynx? Good work, guys. Did the
Yes.
Lynx retire her number already?
Yeah, they did.
Yes.
Yeah, like 3 years ago. Yeah.
Because I thought it was either her or Decker. What's his face?
Eric.
Eric Decker.
Eric Decker. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know.
boy. Jason and Alexis for the steal.
Wow.
Nice
That
work.
means
Oh God.
I don't feel that
Sweating.
bad, Judd. I don't think I would have got that if we had another minute.
That means our Minnesota sports trivia powered by Trivia Mafia this morning is tied. What? Jason and Alexis and Ross and Judd. Both teams have 3 points each. It is literally anybody's game at the halfway point. Who's going to win?
I'm so glad we didn't go home.
Yeah.
Oh, please don't go home. You can turn your mic off at 8.
You've heard of great upsets. This could be one.
But let's go, Jason and Alexis and Ross and Judd. We've got our Minnesota sports trivia to wrap up. Game is now tied 3-3. Team Jason and Alexis 3. Ross and Judd, our Minnesota sports experts, also have 3 points. Woo! All right.
Very, very, very excited about this now.
Don't wake the sleeping giant, Jason and Alexis.
You're right.
Oh, well, we got to get right back into it. Jason and Alexis, here is your next Minnesota sports question.
Okay.
Former Vikings head coach Leslie Frazier is the only head coach in Minnesota sports history to be nominated for a Grammy. That's because he sang backing vocals on what 1985 hit song, which was nominated in the Best R&B Performance category?
1985 R&B song.
Oh my God.
What's a song from then? I was 4, so I.
Well, I was 11.
Okay, 11.
And
Jason,
I
what were you
don't
listening
know.
to?
Madonna.
R&B. Something Michael Jackson.
Gotta move on for the steal.
Take it, Judd. You got it.
Final answer, the Super Bowl Shuffle.
Judd coming through with the steal.
Oh.
Super Bowl Shuffle.
I was 15. I'm the old guy here, so I remembered that.
Well, I remember the Super. I'm ashamed of myself. I know the Super Bowl Shuffle. I was in Chicagoland at the time, and I watched that Super Bowl. So, yeah, okay.
Jason!
I know.
That's okay. Ross and Judd, you now have 4 points with that steal. Here's your next Minnesota sports question. The Golden Gophers football team snapped a 14-year-long losing streak against the Badgers in 2018. Finally, recapturing what coveted mythical trophy?
Paul Bunyan's axe. Final answer.
Ross coming in confident with the correct answer. That would
Let's row. Let's row, baby. Row the boat. Let's go.
Don't ask Ross a Gopher football question. He's going to get it.
Oh, my
He's
God.
gonna get it.
Oh,
you
my-
have to say axe very carefully.
Yeah.
I'm sure what you were talking about with Paul Bunyan.
Paul Bunyan's axe.
Thank you. I kind of want the other one.
Oh, Paul Bunyan's axe between the Badgers and the Gopher. Well, who has the jug then?
Michigan.
Thank you, Ross.
Yeah.
Oh, someone gets an axe and someone gets the.
Oh, I really hope that wasn't an actual trivia question.
I was just curious because I have held the brown jug
You have.
that goes back and forth between the Minnesota Gophers and apparently Michigan.
It's heavy, right? Super heavy.
It's very heavy.
Yeah, very heavy.
Is it wooden?
that jug. No,
It's maybe metal.
it's something like that.
Huh.
All right.
It's like 100 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
I want to
Yeah.
touch that mug
You will.
or
sometime.
jug.
Oh, my God, Lex.
Do you now, Jace?
Yeah. I don't want to touch jugs. I stopped that in 92, 93. That's why. Yeah.
Okay, what about the axe?
Yeah, the axe, depending how big it is. Go ahead. Holly, back to you. Yeah.
Jason and Alexis, this is your last Minnesota sports trivia question. This means you could bump it up to 4 points. But
Okay.
it still could be anybody's game because Ross and Judd could fumble their last question and you
They could.
for
We
the
could
steal.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jason
okay.
and Alexis, here we go. Minnesota Timberwolves point guard Mike Conley holds the NBA record for most games played without committing what kind of violation? A category whose leaders include Rasheed Wallace and Dennis Rodman.
A violation. I want to say red card, but that's not it. What kind of violation?
Red
do you
card.
get?
That's like
What is
a
that?
communist. What do you?
Well, no. Hitting.
Hitting.
Biting.
Final answer.
For the steal.
They know this. They have to.
Final answer from us, a technical foul.
Judd coming through.
Way to go, Judd.
No.
Isn't hitting and biting and kicking
That's a red card. You're
You were close.
You're not wrong necessarily, but they just don't have red cards in basketball because, like Jason said, that would be communism
Yeah.
in the NBA.
I was going to say, and then McCarthy's
Thinking of
having
my soccer
hearings, and then
days.
okay,
Yeah. The
Yeah,
next thing you know,
right.
there's committees.
yeah.
You were closer than you realized, which is also kind of why I was laughing. You were right on the right track.
Oh, well, you know what, Ross and Judd? You technically have won, but let's wrap up today's game, our WTF, with one more question. Here we go.
Let's run it
Okay.
up, Judd. Let's run up the score.
At the 2022 Winter Olympics, Minnesotans, including sisters Tara and Tabitha Peterson, made up half of each of the men's and women's teams in what sport?
Judd, I have no clue. Speed skating?
I don't know.
Yeah, I have no.
sorry.
Oh, how about curling? Let's go with curling.
All right.
Let's do curling final answer.
Ross, you just racked up another point.
Yes! Woo!
Out of nowhere.
Wow.
Oh my
Nowhere.
goodness.
Woo! I think we have. I'm not joking. I think Minnesota has like half the curlers on the Olympic
Yeah.
team.
Yes.
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 It's an insane amount.
A
It
great
is
drinking
an
sport, too.
insane-
A
my
great
goodness.
drinking sport. If you like
Yes.
cocktails, you like curling.
Oh, you sweep better too when you're drinking, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Sweepy, sweepy.
Thanks.
Or at least if you
Thanks.
fall, it doesn't hurt as bad.
Yeah. Thanks to Ross and Judd, our
you,
winners
guys.
for WTF. Thanks to Trivia Mafia, and thanks for you listening.